Hi, Dave Austin here. We're at Nutrisails headquarters, and today we're going to play the oatmeal games. Now, I say that in good fun, and I say games because any of you can do this. Sometimes if you think it's a game, people believe in themselves more. The fact is, if you can own and operate your own boiling water and make some oatmeal, you can do this right at home. But we're here today, we're going to play oatmeal games because we're going to show you proof positive what enzymes do. Sometimes when you can actually see it and see what it might be able to do on the inside of your body, it gives more credibility. And so we're going to have some fun with this. We're going to get it started, and then we're going to take a break so it has a chance to do its thing. And so I have prepared some oatmeal. This is actually yesterday's oatmeal, and some of you are thinking, okay, enzymes. I know you've heard of them. Many of you take them. Many of you know that the body makes them, and most of you should know that you really can't quite get enough of them. If you're interested in more efficient digestion overall, and if you want to break your food down better, if you want to get more nutrition out of the food that you do eat, then you need to get enzymes. You need more enzymes, especially present in the stomach at the time of food consumption. It doesn't stop there. The better digestion thing also moves on to build more stronger immunity, stronger brain health, much healthier bowel movements. All of that are possible if you have a good quality digestive enzyme product. They're not all created equal. In fact, there's so much money spent on enzymes that don't do anything. They look good, they smell good, they stand up good on the labels, but when you actually put them to the test, they fall short of what you're allegedly spending your money on. And so we just want to do a little bit of show and tell and see if it makes sense to you, and I think that it will. And so I'm going to start off by diving into this oatmeal, and I'm just going to put a good solid clump here in each one of these dishes. I don't know, this should be enough if I don't make too big a mess. 5-second rule on that. Okay, I'm going to just smash this down a little bit. I know I haven't lost anybody yet because most people are familiar with oatmeal. Oatmeal is one of the things that we can demo this with. Okay, so now with that said, I'm going to move this aside. Let me do a little spoon clean here. Okay, now I'm going to pull from one of my personal bottles. I keep them in 2 or 3 places because I'm really developing an enzyme mentality and an enzyme awareness, and I always like to have these now that I've seen and experienced what they do. So I'm going to take one enzyme. I'm not going to load it up, just one enzyme, the same thing that you would take before a meal, and we'll make this dish the placebo, and on this one I'm going to just dump this enzyme right on the oatmeal. And then I'm just going to stir it up. Okay, if I could. Some of you are thinking, what's going on here? You don't need to add any milk or any sugar. This is just oatmeal that is set up a little bit. Basically, that's it. I'm going to leave that one and this one. In fact, I'll tell you what, let's do a 2-for-1 here. I've got something else that I think we can have some fun with. But so you've seen this. Maybe I should have labeled this A and B, but this on my right is going to be the one that's treated, and so it takes a little bit of time, but we're gonna get back in probably 10 minutes or so, maybe 12 minutes, maybe 15. We might even do it a couple of times and show you what starts to take place there. Now, I have a couple of other dishes, and we're going to try something else that I know is really commonplace, but it also is a great chance to show you how these enzymes work. This is going to be none other than original sour cream. Okay, up higher.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sour cream. This one has not been opened yet. One of these dishes, I'm just going to put a nice healthy scoop of sour cream, maybe much like you would prepare a dip with. Holiday dip, perhaps. Okay, now, once again, let's dip into the magic bottle here. Gut IQ, digestive enzymes, and in the same side, I'm going to take an enzyme capsule and just pour it right in there. And let's just stir that up a little bit. Actually, I got my capsule in there too, Carl. Hallelujah. Okay. So just mix that enzyme up there, and it's the good stuff. Okay, so we've got sour cream, no enzymes, sour cream with enzymes. Behind my defensive line here.
Right.
Yes. I think that's going to do it. I think we're going to pause right now because I've got a couple, and then I have one more surprise for you later. But let's check these out. Okay, so all we've done is add enzymes. We've had one with nothing, one with the full enzyme capsule, and now let's just give it a few minutes and watch what happens. And so we'll be right back with you. We'll resume right here, and thanks for joining us today. I think you're going to like what happens. I know you'll like what happens in your body. I think you're going to like what happens when you can actually see some things working. Talk soon. Bye. Hi everybody, Dave Austin back again. Won't keep you very long, just checking in. It's been about 10 minutes. Let's take a look at what's going on with our oatmeal first. Boom. Remember the dish on the right had the enzyme, the one over here didn't. Let me take the spoon and kind of show you. This is still kind of chunky and basically rubbery as most oatmeal. The one with the enzyme is now moving in on being totally liquid. I mean, it's soft and creamy, and you can see just a total breakdown of this food starting to happen. And so just an indicator of the kind of help you're going to get for those foods in your stomach. Let's cover this, and let's go another 10 minutes and take a look. In the meantime, let's take a quick look at the sour cream that we started out. Sour cream, obviously one unchanged here. This is becoming liquid over here and pretty watery. So if you are going to make some holiday dips, don't put the enzyme in there or it could be a mess for you and the guests. So anyway, that's the sour cream. Still got another surprise for you later. And so again, that's after 10 minutes. Okay, I'm going to set these aside and we'll check back shortly. Okay folks, Dave Austin back here for the oatmeal games. Let's take a look at it real quick. This is now after about 20 minutes or so. Obviously, great before and after here. This one, the first one, the placebo, if you will, still bouncy, still rubbery. The other one's soup. It's basically soup. No additive to that except one of our Gut IQ natural enzyme capsules. And so choice is yours. If you want help breaking down food, getting more out of it, making digestion better, nutrient absorption better, try the enzymes. Now let's take a look at the sour cream. Night and day difference. Check this out. I mean, one of them is basically water, soup. I mean, it's going to dump right out, where the other one is like a blizzard. This is going to pour right out on the... You've had a blizzard before. Yeah, this will break down blizzards too.
Right.
So that's the sour cream test. So I'm gonna break here. I've got one more surprise for you, and then we'll wrap this up. Thanks for your attention, and go grab yourself an enzyme if you're getting ready to eat. Talk soon. All right, folks. Dave Austin back again. We're gonna do one more little enzyme test here today. I've got for you Hershey's chocolate pudding. Something I know all of you are just dying for. Let's take a look here. I'm going to go ahead and load up one of these. And now I'll load up the other. About the same amount. And like we did on all the others, the oatmeal, if you remember, and the sour cream, let's just take one of these enzymes out of my personal bottle and sprinkle that dude right here on the pudding. We'll just stir that up. So again, if you can accommodate your own chocolate pudding, you too can do this at home. And so there we have it. Let's just let this settle for a few minutes. We'll be right back with you and show you maybe a 10-minute shot and a 20-minute shot on what the digestive enzymes can do in yet another food stuff, like in this case, a chocolate pudding. Thank you very much for being with us. Stand by for part 3 of the enzyme test. We were 10, 15 minutes, maybe 20 on the last setting. The pudding has been less than 5 minutes, and I'm sorry, it's cooked. The enzymes did a massive number on that. Take a look for yourself. This is the placebo. This is the Hershey's chocolate pudding with no enzyme. Just less than 5 minutes ago, I added an enzyme, and as you can see, it's not just thin, it's watery. So I guess I submit to you, if you want to get more out of your food, if you want to get more of the nutrients that you work so hard to take into your bloodstream instead of passing through, for heaven's sakes, grab your enzymes. I mean, just like your grandma and your granddaddy used to say, folks, the proof is in the pudding. Have a fabulous day. We'll be back with more. Thanks.